Hey, welcome to another exciting episode with Mom of Things. You see, on this channel, we talk about parenting. I am Omoye Audu, and if you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and also drop a meaningful comment. And our comment section, please don't forget to share this video to parents that need good parenting. And if you want your children, you want to train your children in a godly way, I think this is the best channel for you to stay tuned to. Please click on the notification button so that whenever we dropped a new video, you will be the first person to get notified. Well, on today's topic, and we want to talk something different from what we've been talking about. And this thing mostly affects adults, or should I say, it affects both adult and teenager. But when you mention these things, what comes out of it is, oh, maybe mostly adults that it happens to. But I'm here to tell you that even teenagers can also witness such. Well, on today, I'll be talking about betrayal. You hear? You see, when you mention the word betrayal, the first thing that comes to anybody's mind will be, oh, it affects an adult. It's an adult thing. But we are failing one thing that even teenagers can be affected when it comes to betrayal. You see, that's your secret that you told your bestie, and all of a sudden that secret came out. That is betrayal. You feel hurt, you feel pain, and you feel you want to do revenge because these are some of the things that comes to your mind whenever you feel betrayed. And let me tell you the simple truth. As a teenager, you can be betrayed. You are not, it's not only adult. Don't say, oh, we are still growing up. What does he have over me? And even if he says it, nothing happens. Yes, something happened because that thing you told your friend in secret, and all of a sudden everybody is hearing it in social media. That is betrayal. And parents, it is not only associated with adults. And that is why this video is very important. That if you are a parent, you are watching this video, these are ways you will be able to help your teenagers overcome betrayals. Because sometimes the mood, the way these children, these teenagers tend to react to betrayal is far different from the way adults react to betrayal. Sometimes because it pains them so much, they want to react in a negative way. And these are where we start getting it wrong. Imagine a friend betrayed another friend. They are both teenagers, and the next thing you are seeking of a way to revenge. The revenge could be a very nasty one, a very deadly one, and above all, the one that will not involve families to start seeking for help, where they would have these things would have been addressed even before it happens. And that is why, as a parent, it is very important for you to make sure to tell your children that there is every possible way that they can be betrayed. So no matter who is involved, no matter what is involved, if you know you don't want two ears to hear about that secret, you better don't tell anybody than telling somebody, because there's possibly a possibility that that thing will be leaked out. So let's dive into it. I watched a very interesting movie, a Chinese movie for that matter, where we talk about betrayal. You see, this particular guy, his family was wiped out, and he needed to seek revenge for his family and also to clear his family name for the crime they said the family committed. And as he keep on growing, because this thing happened while he was in a teenage age, while he was growing up, he made friends, few families and all. And one of the friends he made, he trusted the guy so much to tell the guy everything about him and why he's seeking justice for his parents. And there was this thing that people were looking for, that he had it with him. He told the friend that I have it, but this is what I will use to lure the people that were involved in my family eradication. And he never knew that the person he was seeking justice or seeking revenge against was the particular friend. And the second family he was able to gather, this same guy wiped them off until he now gets to know that this was the person that was behind the whole tragedy that before this family. My brothers and my teenagers, guess what? If you are in his shoes, what will you do? Let's dive into it proper. So let's start like this. When betrayed, it is normal for you to feel angry. It is normal for you to get sad. It is normal for you to get emotional. It is normal sometimes for you to want to seek revenge. It is normal for you to feel lonely. Yes, because the friends that told your secrets are still the ones that went outside to say. So most time it tends to being quarrel, and the next thing you find yourself being alone. Sometimes you find out that you become too emotional towards it because these are some of your private things that you've said to somebody. Let me give you an example. Imagine you told your friend Amara that your crush is Sunday. And tomorrow, everybody in the class now get to know that, oh, Grace's crush is Sunday. You'll feel embarrassed. You'll feel emotional. You'll feel so many things that are related to anger. Mhm. And that is where your actions comes in. Like I said it is normal for you to feel all these things. It is not your fault. It's just the emotions within us. And that is why it is very good for you to guide your thoughts very, very well. You see, at the end of the day, when this thing comes up and meets you, the first thing you want to do, you want to seek revenge. And in process of seeking revenge, you not do it in the wrong way. Let's assume now that, oh, everybody in the class knows that, oh, Sunday is now your crush. And the next thing you want to do, either go to the social media to start telling people about what you know on the person that spilled this your secrets out, and you start talking rubbish. It is you find yourself the direction you are supposed to take, you are doing it wrongly. And that is why parental guidance is very important, especially when a teenager is being betrayed. Because at that time, they think irrationally and they just want to do what they feel is right to them. And at that time, it might just be the wrong thing. What am I saying? You find out that they will go to social media and the next thing they start spilling. And another thing is this, you tend to now start gossiping the person that spilled the beans. Yes, gossip becomes the normal thing. All the secret the person have told you, you see yourself starting to talk about it. Am I making sense? Yeah. You find yourself start telling other people, oh, I told him yes, or I told her yes. Sunday is my crush. What about her that said this person is this? What about her that did this? What about this that did that? And you start the thing that your friend confided in you, you start spilling it out. And these are one of the problems you start having. And another thing is when you go to social media will not actually help you to start talking about the person. And that is where we parents, we need to sit down, especially when you know your child is being betrayed. That is not when you should start telling them hurtful substances, or because some of the things that we're told is now you are hearing it. Maybe you get to hear that your child is having a boyfriend at a teenage age. That is not when you should start apportioning blames. This is when you should sit down to tell them that this is part of life, that you can't go through life smoothly without having betrayers. And if you don't guide your thoughts very well and know what to do, you will keep on being betrayed at every time. And also, you also help them to choose the kind of friends they are. And that is why friends also matters. Helping your teenagers to pick their friends also matters. And even if you are not there to pick friends for them, you've noticed some certain kind of characters their friends are having. I think as a parent, it is very important for you to warn them the dangers of having such, that even if they want to keep their friendship, what they need to do is that they should know what they tell that their friends. It will help them a lot. So that at the end of the day, you don't have children battling with mental issues, emotional issues just because of betrayers. Now we've talked about some of the things that you might want to do. Sometimes some even go as backstabbing the person that released it. Some even go as far as gang doing it, and before you know what, it becomes a huge family problem. And these are not the ways to go when you are dealing with betrayal, because if you go this route, it becomes a problem. And if what will you even gain in telling somebody told you something in secret because yours was spilled, that you decide to reverse it back? That is not a child that is well brought up. A secret is a secret. Let This brings me to you, parents. Learn to teach your children how to keep secret, no matter how tough it is, no matter how tempted they feel they could spill. Just let them know that if this person trusts you with their words, let it be, because at the end of the day, this one betrayal can be something that might lift you up. Tomorrow, this thing that this person tells you might be what the person will tell you. Oh, I told her this, even when I betrayed her, she never spoke of it. And this is a good sign that you are a good person. You just don't need you to write it on your forehead that you are a good person. All you just need are there are little things that indicate that this person will make a good friend, will make a good mother, and will make a good father and become a better person in the society. Still on betrayal. Now you've seen what has happened. What do you do next? It is now you have to sit down to start calculating. What do I do? Do you need to debunk this thing that were being said? If yes, then you have to come out to debunk. If not, then keep your cool. This is not the time to start seeking for negative revenge. So now you've been betrayed. What do you need to do? First and foremost, when you know that you are being betrayed, what you need to do, you could take a walk. One of the things that walking does is help you cleanse your mind, as in it tends to take away so many things that you are thinking, that evil thoughts that keep building. When you take a walk, then you find out that you are clearing your mind. Another method of doing such could also be listening to music. You see, music has been one of the ways people use to ease themselves against some of unnecessary things, especially betrayal. If you are the lovers of music and you feel pain because of this betrayal, what do you need to do? Just keep playing music. And we have good music that is soothing. Yes, because it tends to calm you down, gives you that calmness. No matter who you are, or the kind of religions you belong to, no matter the religion you belong to, there are music for everything. You could sing your gospel, you could sing your pop, R&B, and all, and just try as much as possible. Keep yourself happy. That is the most important thing. Why you should use music to calm yourself down. Another thing is this: you could seek counsel from somebody that is elder. Yes, if you feel that your parents are not there for you, or they will not listen to you, or they are being pained because of what they've heard, you could seek for somebody that you know has the character, the mindset, and everything that could advise you without being biased. Seek counsel from such people, and let me tell you, you will get the best answers. And if you know you are overwhelmed and you don't know, you could drop a question on our WhatsApp channel and see how we could help you solve that your betrayal method. One thing I will tell you is this: the earlier you start understanding that human natures are bound for betrayers, there you start understanding that humans sometimes are not always what you think. And as a teenager, as you grow into adulthood, there are so many things that will come your way, and one of it is betrayal. That is just the simple truth. One of it is betrayal. So let's move on. Now you've sat down, you've listened to music, you've walked, and you are wondering, what did I do wrong? Why is it that this thing happened? Let me tell you something. Understanding betrayal is quite sometimes difficult because of the human nature. And some of the reasons why your friend as a teenager could betray you is this: one, because of peer pressure. You see, maybe trying to feel belong, and they know both of you are close, and they just told them, if you can cut off of this one or do something that will pain him or her, they will put you to our clique. Or somebody is pressurizing them to do it. If not, they will leak their own secret. So that is why it is very important for you not to start thinking of revenge immediately something happened. And I always tell teenagers, when it happens like that, the first step is to first of all know the reason. If you can ask, why did you do this? It will help a lot, because it could be as a result of peer pressure. Yes, another thing is jealousy, which is common. Everybody will know this one. Even you, the teenagers that is watching this video, you know that one of the reasons why betrayal could occur is jealousy. Because this jealousy is one of the roots of all evil. Is that not what they said? Jealousy is very bad. And if you are excelling, your friend is not excelling, jealousy tends to abandon, and the person will not be looking for a way to drag you down. And in this process, you start having issues. And that is why I will advise teenagers that if you are excelling and your friend is not excelling, two things are involved. First and foremost is either you quit that relationship, or you try to build up your friend to match your standard. Because if you feel you are excelling alone and your friend is not excelling, you are doomed for a big danger coming, because that your friend will start getting jealous, and in jealousy, that your friend will do and undo and will not feel remorse. In fact, we've seen cases of teenagers envious because, oh, he used to take first in the class and is my friend, and I'm not making wave. And people are trying to compare me and her and say, What are you doing? Your friend is making wave and you are not. And the next thing you will now be seeing how to bring that person down, how to harm that person. And one of the process is betrayal. So if you are doing excellently well and your mate, your friend is not doing well, for you to avoid betrayal, try as much as possible, bring up that your friend to your level, even if it's not up to your level. Try as much as possible to show concern in a way that the friend will not feel intimidated and feel that you are mocking. Because sometimes when it comes to teenagers, these are some of the things they do just to show off. You don't do that. If not, you are in for a big problem. Another thing is, one thing with it is, okay, should I say friends want to belong, jealousy, and another good one is insecurity. You find out that, just like I said earlier, you are doing well and your friend is not doing well. Then your friend will feel insecure. The next thing, they will want to do something that will make you look bad in the presence of others. And that is why those little chit chats they did while nobody was there, you find out that those persons will bring it out. You see, one of the problem we are having with teenagers is insecurity. If you have a friend as a teenager and that person is always feeling insecure, you better work on that your friend, because there's a great problem coming. And this is where I will advise parents to come in. You see, sometimes we just feel that, oh, they are just there. Hey, is his friend there? If he's feeling insecurity, is it my own? He should meet the parents now. No, you might have issues. You might have issues, seriously speaking, because at the end of the day, what comes out of it, it is not something that you as a parent can handle. We've seen cases of friends ganging up with another friends, buying another teenager because of insecurity. And at the end of the day, you hear, oh, I was feeling insecure, I was being jealous. That is why this whole thing came up. So now we've understand the whole concept of betrayal and why you find out friends can betray, family members can betray, even parents can betray their teenagers. Yes, you can't be far from it, because sometimes you believe so much in your parent and at the end of the day, your parent tend to betray you. And that is why when you have a parent you know that are loud-mouthed, that they cannot keep your secret, please be mindful, because at the end of the day, you might be betrayed for what you've told them, and the end you find out children will be saying, I don't like my mom, they will start using the hate word and every other thing just because of a thing that was done. Betrayal sometimes doesn't go. Some people keep it till the very end, even when they've left teenagehood and they've gone past that stage. You still find out that they are there, they are being pained, and it makes them difficult to now trust in someone. And that is what brings me to the conclusion of this particular video. Please, if you know you are the type as a teenager that hardly forgoes or forgets anything, you are the type as a teenager that when somebody betray you, it becomes painful, keep your secrets to yourself. Because people will tend to betray you. Your fellow classmates will betray you. Even your fellow teenagers will betray you. Your so-called besties will sell you outside. So if you know as a teenager you cannot handle such, please keep most of your things to yourself. This will help you a great lot. Or in a great way. Or how will I put the English? And as a parent, it is very important for us to guide our teenagers against betrayers. And if you know you have a child that you know can betray, please start molding that child. Start telling that child the reason why it's not good to do such, especially when two friends are quarreling. And the next thing your child wants to do is to betray the trust the other partner have. If you know you have such a child, this is a time for you to start modeling that child. If not, at the end of the day, when that child grows up, it becomes a problem. I hope with this few points of mine, I have been able to tell you something about betrayal. And if you know that this video is very important, please send it to a parent and send it to teenagers that will watch, that they should watch this video and learn more about betrayal, because for you to learn it will give you an edge over anything that is coming your way. Betrayal is one thing that is not only associated with adults, even teenagers can be betrayed. Until I come your way next time, stay tuned to Mom of Things, and please don't forget to share this video to a parent that might need it. It will help somebody. And above all, don't forget to watch other videos. Have a beautiful day.